Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll be exploring more about matrices. So we define matrix as a rectangular array of numbers, symbols, or expressions arranged in rows and columns. So what is the purpose of matrices? Usually, this is useful to represent and study linear and finite dimensional vector spaces and behavior of critical point. So let's start.
As I mentioned a while ago, matrices is an array of numbers, symbols, and expressions organized in rows and columns. So let us explore more about matrices. So let's take this matrix A with numbers 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, and -8. So what is the order of this matrix? So as we know, matrix is composed of rows and columns. Okay, in this particular example, there are 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 rows. And, of course, there are 2 columns. So therefore, the order of this matrix is 3 by 2. So this is a 3 by 2 matrix. Okay? So let's take another example. Matrix B with numbers 1, 4, 2, 5, -3, and 5. So what is the order of this matrix? So if you're going to look at it, there are 2 rows and 3 columns. So therefore, the order of this matrix is, this is a 2 by 3 matrix. I hope you get what I'm trying to tell you about matrix. Now, let us consider identifying the elements given in a particular matrix. Let's identify the order of each matrix and then also identify the element. So say for example, I have matrix C, okay, with numbers 5, 1, 6, 4, 2, 7, 3, -3, 8. So by inspection, let us identify the order of this matrix. So it has how many rows? So 1, 2, 3. There are 3 rows and there are 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. So definitely the order of this matrix following the rows and columns is, of course, 3 by 3. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix. So let's try to identify an element given C2, 3. What does this mean? C2, 3. It means that what is the element inside or within the matrix found in the second row and found also in the third column. So second row, so this one is the second row and this is the third column. So definitely this is the element. So the element within the matrix is 7. Another example, what is the element within the matrix found in, of course, 1, 2. What does this mean again? First column, first row, second column. First row, second column. So what is the element found in it? So we have 1. So 1 is the element in C1, 2. Let's take another matrix. So what about matrix D? Matrix D with numbers 3, -1, 5, 2. So by inspection, so how many rows? So there are 1, 2, and how many columns? So we have 1, 2. So definitely this is a 2 by 2 matrix, or this is also called a square matrix. Why square matrix? Because it has an equal number of rows and columns. So what is the element found in D21? So D21, so that means second row, first column. So we have second row found in the first column. So what is the element? So definitely the element is 5. So this one is for you. What is the element within the matrix in 2, 2? Yes, the element is 2. So if we're going to inspect again the matrix, so we have first 1, 2, so the second column 1, 2, second row, so therefore this one is the element. Okay, very good. Let's identify the order of two more matrices. So say for example, I have matrix E with numbers negative or with number negative 3. So what is the order of this? So if we're going to look at it, it has only one element, which is negative 3. So definitely, this is a 1 by 1 matrix. So another example, matrix F with numbers 1, 2, negative 4, 5. So by inspection again, how many rows? There are only one row, but there are 4 columns. So therefore, the order of this element is a 1 by 4 matrix. So those are all about matrix. So we have also operations on matrix. So we can add matrix. Say for example, we want to add matrix A to matrix B, or we want to add matrix C to matrix D, or we want to add matrix A to matrix C. That is all possible. Okay? So let's take an example. Let's take an example by adding two matrices, and not only adding, also multiplying, and of course by subtracting. Say for example, I have matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, and another matrix. So I have negative 2, 6, 8, and 9. So what is the sum of matrix A and B? So in this case, we can only add two matrices if they are the same. So if we're going to look at it, these are both square matrix because they both have two rows and two columns. So we cannot add the similar matrix. So in this case, what we're going to do, so to find the sum of these two matrix, so first element in the first row and first column, so just have to add them. So 1 plus negative 2, so 2 plus 6, so 3 plus 8, 4 plus 9. So therefore, your matrix now is, your matrix A plus B is, this is 1 plus negative 2, that is negative 1, 3 plus 8 is 11, 2 plus 6 is 8, and 4 plus 9 is 13. So that's how simple adding matrix. Okay? So what about subtraction? The same. So if we're going to subtract them, so using the same examples or using the same matrices, so say for example A minus B. So what is the difference of A minus B to A plus B? So you just have to subtract the element. So 1 minus negative 2, then 3 minus 8, 2 minus 6, then 4 minus 9. So we have, so change the sign of the subtrahend, so this becomes negative 3, so this is negative 4, 2 minus 6 is negative 4, 3 minus 8 is negative 5, and 4 minus 9 is negative 5. So this is now your A minus B matrix. So one more. So what about if you want to multiply this particular matrix? Say for example, you want to multiply matrix B by 8. Say for example, A times matrix B. So therefore, In finding the product of this, you'll just have to distribute 8 to each of the elements within the matrix. So 8 times negative 2 is negative 16. 8 times 8 is 64. Then 8 times 6 is 48. And 8 times 9 is 72. So this is now your matrix when you multiply matrix B by 8. So just have to distribute them within. So I hope you learned something from this video. So it's the basic. This is a way of understanding the behavior of the numbers inside the matrix. So again, I repeat. So what is the purpose of matrices? So I've discussed this with you a while ago. I said it is useful. It is a useful way to represent and study linear and finite dimensional vectors and spaces, and of course the behavior of critical points. So if you have suggestions of what topics do you want me to discuss with you, you can comment down below. And please, if you learned something from this video, do not forget to subscribe from this channel so you'll be updated, and also hit like and leave a thumbs up. Thank you so much. See you on my next video.